What is going on, guys? Couch Koala. I was scrolling through the internet for you guys. I was working hard, finding stuff, and I found 4 movies that are coming out this 2021 that I want to talk about with you guys today. So, put your seatbelts on, get strapped in, and let's talk about it, baby. Alright, so first up, we got Voyager. And it's coming out November 1st. So 2021, November 1st. And this is a pretty interesting one. We see a lot of movies where the theme, or the plot rather, is centered around the inability for a society to collectively think as a whole, or they don't have emotion and they're all controlled by one certain thing, whether it's like a computer or if it's a pill or something. And in this movie, it looks like from the trailer, they are drinking, they are forced to drink this certain type of medicine that eliminates all feeling. And then there's some people that decide, hey, you know what? Maybe we're not going to take this pill. Let's figure it out. And so they don't take the pill, or the medicine rather, and they start to get feeling. And this could be a really interesting movie because it takes on the idea of limitless freedom, right? These people have never experienced feeling before, and for them, once they stop taking this medicine, it feels like they just have unlimited opportunities. They just don't know what to do. They do some bad stuff, they just do like they do a lot of bad stuff from what it looks like in the trailer. So that's going to be a really interesting one. Now let's move on to our second movie. So our second movie is Senior Moment, coming out March 26th. So this month, 13 days from me posting this video, 2021. So this is about a guy. This is one of those, like, if you're really into love stories and stuff, I definitely recommend this. It's about a guy, and he loses his driver's license, and then he has to get someone to drive him around, and he meets this woman that's about his age, and they're both seniors, and it's about their love story, and there's just an emotional roller coaster. It has a little bit of comedy sprinkled in there. From my perspective, it seems like a pretty basic style movie. The writing will probably be okay. It'll probably be mediocre. I personally don't like that type of genre of movies. I don't really like watching the movies about like two lovers or whatever. I mean, they can be good. There are some examples of really good ones in that genre, but that just really isn't for me. But now let's move on to our next movie, which actually has already come out. The Mauritanian. It was released last month, February 12th. And I'm not going to do a review on it, but I saw a trailer of it, and I thought I'd talk about it with you guys. So this one's interesting because if politics aside and everything, it really does look like it has a really good plot. It's about, from the way the trailer portrayed it, it looked like it was a wrongly convicted man, but maybe he was, I don't know. Maybe he actually did the crime. Maybe we'll see that in the movie. But it looks like it's a wrongly convicted man that for the terrorist attacks, 9/11 terrorist attacks, and he's from the area of Mauritania. I don't know. I know what Mauritania is. I've done a lot of history. That's the Romans called North Africa. Like where Morocco, Libya, Algeria. They called that area Mauritania. So I'm assuming he's from one of those countries. They'll definitely get into it in the movie, I'm sure. And so they're accusing him of organizing the assault on the two towers, like getting the manpower, getting the muscle to do it. And this is really interesting because what we see is that the American public just wants somebody, they want a sacrificial lamb. They just want somebody to be responsible. They want to figure it out. So, sorry, the American public is demanding that the person that organized the attacks be found, and the military, the FBI, and everyone, they're looking for a sacrificial lamb, something easy just to get it out of the way so the pressure is off and they can focus on the war on terror. So that is what the Mauritanian's about. And now we're going to be moving on to another really good movie. When I saw this trailer, I mean, maybe it's not going to be good, but when I saw this trailer, I was really excited. I was really excited. So strap your seatbelts in and let's talk about this one. I'm super excited for this one, baby. So this one's called the 800. And so if you like if you like war movies and fighting and just nonstop action, I definitely recommend this. I saw the trailer, and a lot of times like war movies, you'll see like in the trailers they'll show other stuff other than fighting, brotherly bonds and stuff. But this movie looks like it is going to be nonstop action, like the Battle of Five Armies on steroids. Meaning, I bet the whole thing is just going to be boom, 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 go, go, go. And this is about the Japanese invasion of China, and I'm super excited for it because I love the Japanese side of World War II. It's just great. Like okay, I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to say this. I really enjoy the history in the of the Pacific Theater, and to see another side of World War II is really great. Seeing, Japanese versus Chinese. I know there was a lot of horrible things that happened, but just seeing it on films, because we always see Germany, America versus Germany. We see a little bit of Italy, but they did not perform very well in the war, as many of us probably know. And we see a lot of the German side, but we don't. And we see a lot of the American versus Japanese side, but we don't see a lot of the Chinese side, right? So it's really good that we get to see China versus Japan. I was watching this trailer. I was so excited. So remember, this is the 800. It is coming out August 28th. So we got a little while longer to wait. And I was so excited watching this. Nonstop action. And if you're into World War II, specifically the Pacific Theater, I would definitely recommend this movie to you. And let's move on to our last and final movie. So our last and final movie is The Mighty Ducks. So there's been a Mighty Ducks movie made before. It's about an underdog hockey team that comes back and beats the best hockey team in their league and wins the championship. So when I was watching the trailer for this new one that they're going to be making, coming out March 26th, so another 13 days, just like Senior Moment. We got 13 days till this one comes out. And when I was watching the trailer for this, I was thinking, I'm like, so what's going to make this different from the last one? And what I see with this one is we see a dad who feels like an outcast because he spent his whole life doing hockey. We got a mom that's trying to keep a positive light in the family, just trying to keep the family, in a positive spirit. Because then we also got the son who gets bullied in school. So they're kind of a loser family, is what they are. But then the dad kind of from the trailer, it looks like his dad gets his head back on straight, and he starts getting his son to play hockey. And they start this team that's really not that good. And knowing how movies work, they're probably going to go and they're going to beat the best team in the league. But it's about the story, and it's about how they got there, which is great. And it's really cool how instead of it, just being like a loser team, they added in a little bit more of a family aspect, so it makes it a little bit more of a family movie. Not to say that the first one wasn't, and showing like how the family is kind of a loser team, but then loser family rather, and then they come together around hockey, and because of what they do, coming around hockey, it brings the family up, and they feel better about themselves, and they get more things done. So that's all I got for you guys today. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you get those comments and likes coming. My Instagram is linked down below. I post updates on my videos. There's some memes in there. I got some quotes and gameplay videos. And make sure you guys let me know. I'll probably put a poll on my Instagram too if you guys enjoy the games that I'm playing. Because if you guys don't, you guys got to let me know. Because I want to give you guys what you want. My goal is to entertain you guys. My job is to make content for you guys. So you guys have a nice rest of your day. Thank you for your time, and you guys stay cool out there, baby.